What is up, chat? We are back. We are live. Let's go. We're going to be on chess.com today for a change because our rating has dropped a little bit, and it's always good to be a chess.com super grandmaster, as I call it. Above 2,700. Whoops, let's mute that. And let's search for a game. Wait. Let's search for a 3-2 game, maybe? And welcome in everybody to the chat. We're going to be playing some fun Gambits, which are always awesome to do at a high level. Okay, we got an opponent. Opponent is 25-45. Already. I don't know, I think we should play a Walrus Gambit. I think we should... Oh my god, we got an acceptance of the Walrus? We have an acceptance of the Walrus? Oh my goodness, it's Walrus time, guys. It is Walrus time. Let's get some Gambit glasses on, baby. Here we go. Alright, what I like about the Walrus, not that it's objectively any good, but our opponent is kind of a blank slate to develop. And so we're going to attack kind of however we see fit, based off of what they do. So they play G3, now they're playing F3, preparing this E4, and asking me, begging me to sacrifice. My plan was Bishop H3, but now I kind of want to, I don't know. Because I can play Queen E7 here. Queen E7, they probably play Bishop G2. Let's just stick with the Bishop H3 stuff. F3 really tested me. I mean, if they were going to go Bishop G2, my plan looks really more straightforward. It's just that and that. Super simple. We want to trade, and then we want to go Queen H3, check, and get him on the H line. Oh, my opponent disconnected. Chat, my opponent is disconnected. What's up, Ori? Scobum, yeah, first game, Gambit glasses on. Alright, they play E4 anyway. Guys, should we take it? Because take, if they go Queen E2, then I castle. And if they take it, Rook E8. And then I feel like I got a lot for the queen. They get a lot for the queen, but it's kind of interesting. Their other option is Rook G1. And then I castle anyway. And I don't really know what's happening there, but maybe it's kind of fun. I mean, this is the other idea, right? Maybe they just go Bishop E3. Maybe they're solid if I do that. All right, you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. We already sacrificed. Let's go. The Gambit glasses are on. We don't go backwards. We don't respond to threats. Maybe you should move something other than your pawns. Maybe you should move something other than your pawns. Here we go. We're all in, baby. We're all in. Gambit glasses are on. We're going for it. Okay, Rook G1. They don't want Queen E2. All right, we're just going to castle, and we're going to be like, all right, you made your mess. How are you getting out of it? This is my next two moves, probably. We're getting everybody involved. We're throwing a party at your king, and we're inviting all of our pieces. Let's dance. All right, I got a crazy idea, which is this, C3, Rook E8, C takes B4, Bishop takes B1. I don't know if that's actually any good, because they could actually guard the bishop on that turn. All right, I need a new crazy idea. No, I feel like that's actually probably should be my idea. C5. C5 is interesting. Knight C3. I need bishop there on that move, though, right? Okay, let's go check. Alright, I think we are going for this. I think we are going to go for this. Rook E8. Because this guy, I don't know, he wasn't really helping me. He wasn't really helping me. I need to get this guy. C takes B4, we're taking you. And then we're going to take you. So Rook takes B1, we take you. They wanted nothing to do with that. Oh, but now we got this. Now we got this. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O for you. Now, oh, that is Spaghetti-O. That is Spaghetti-O. Where are you going? Your rook took that square. Where are you going? Okay, bishop here. So, okay, we go here, Gets us nothing. What do we think? G5 or bishop D6? Probably bishop D6, right, chat? And then we don't want to get cooked along here. We got to be careful. Our king is there. But you can't use it yet. I could have played G5 last turn. I don't know. Take. But then G4, right? probably okay. Bishop c2 I had didn't give me anything, so this was the best move. Look at this. Look at our pieces. Look at our pieces. We have one pawn for it, but we've got all our pieces in the game. We have more pieces in the game than you do. Less on the board, but more in the game. That's what matters. If you can slam the gas pedal and make sure. Hold, please. Take. No, you're just cooked. You're just cooked here. I have bishop c2. No, bishop c2, queen f3. So. No, they're just totally cooked here. I don't even need g5. I don't even need g5. Knight takes e4. I just take it or move you anywhere. Well, not anywhere. But bang. Or bishop e3. Bishop e3? Why would you do that? Let's take it. Alright, so queen f3. Check. King g2. Wait, that's actually not that clear. Queen f3. What do we got then? Rook. Check here. Here. No. Alright, we do this. We got take, bishop, take. No, I win. That's not it for you. I don't know what you do here then. That. Okay, well, we're up a pawn. There was bishop d3 last turn. I couldn't get it on that line of fire, so we gotta sacrifice you. Alright. No, there's queen h3 check. Now we're coming in.
Five. Four. Five.
It's not the smartest. We'll figure this out. We just need to get through. Oh, it's check. Shoot. This is not smartly done. On. Not exactly progress. Take and go there. No, not quite. Oh, I did not see that at all. Yikes, that was a really bad game. That was a really bad game, and we missed a lot of opportunities. Oh my goodness. We missed a lot of chances here, I'm sure. Oh. Okay, objectively, this was the best move. outdone by my opponent. But they did blunder, yeah, so we've both been playing well till here. And they were supposed to take it, and then king f2. That way, they have this without my bishop being here. On the game review. What is up, everyone? Milwaukee. Yeah, f3 and e4 is very surprising to go for. Not how, like, I don't know, you would probably play this if you were a white, like you would develop something rather than take more risks. But king f2 was a mistake for sure. And here, we never actually missed anything. This is tough. You got one way to save the game at this point if you're white. You're still worse, but there's only one thing that doesn't lose, and it's getting rid of this bishop like so. I don't have anything winning here, because you block with queen f3. And then taking the bishop was a mistake. So bishop d3 should have been played, and then you can take it better. Pawn takes f4, and again I should be winning. Just take it. Just take it. Instead I give this check, give this check. We're still winning, but only if I play this move. It's not obvious. The point is, then here, I don't even understand why this move is winning. What is... King g2. It's so in this position you have, I guess, queen g5 and rook h6. That's so bizarre. Look at this though. Rook e6 minus 4.4. Then the next move is just minus 0.8. It's rook e4, which at least is clearer in its point. But it can be stopped with king f2. And then I think white would be happy to give the queen here, because just a lone queen can only just give checks against the king. And I'm not sure black's even doing... That game's hard to evaluate, but I'm not sure it's actually so great for black anyway. But this move rook e6 is tricky. I'm trying to go here. Yeah, the point is to just swing across, and I guess maybe in some lines there's no checks. That's so interesting. It's so strange that I don't really even understand an engine move. I don't know when the last time that's happened. There's one move that's so by far better than the others, and I have trouble even understanding why. Like, what a move. I don't... Crazy. Okay. Rook f4 I played, but here, yeah, with good defense, he was just able to hang on. That's exactly what happened. Okay. GG, let's get him next time. New 3-2. Got cooked like a Caro too soon. Alright, we're playing G.I. Joe 2019 from Canada. Our opponent is rated 2459. Oh, Canada. Oh, Goring Gambit. Mainline Goring. If there is a main line, it's just whatever I call it. D3, I faced this a couple times. I think I've gone knight d4 here in the past. It's an interesting one because c5 is tricky. I'm not certain what the best move is. Maybe in e5 it makes a lot of sense as well. But I'm just trying to make it hard to block with either bishop. Blocking with this is difficult for obvious reasons. Bishop e7, because of taking c6, and then even if you castle, you could be forked. For example, like here, rook e1, castles, knight takes c6, then you're forked and losing that bishop hole. So that's tough. Not obvious how you deal with it then. Do you play bishop d7, then I just take it easily? So at this point, black's up a pawn, but if they play dc3, I'd probably go with like queen e2 check, bishop e7, then I take it really nicely. Or maybe I even delay it. Rook d1, that's not obvious to deal with your queen. Bishop d7 probably. More pressure added. Black's extra pawn is not even looking so hot, and it's very easy for white to play. So bishop d7 played. Trying to prepare an easy bishop e7 and castles. Can I make it hard with something like... If I play a move like queen a4 or f3, let's say, instead of grabbing this, then after, say, bishop e7, I take c6, it's annoying to deal with. I'm not gonna lie. Queen f3, let's say c5 and c6. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the obvious choice, and after bishop e7, okay, it's just a game. But I think this one is really annoying. Say bishop e7 now, and I take this. Kind of leaving this pawn here a little awkwardly. My queenside development's not great. But you hanging out here is definitely annoying. You have to take this. Because or else, like, what your only other move is that. And then I take here, forcing king takes. My whole goal is to keep this king in the middle. So I go queen takes c6 check now. You can't go queen d7 to block because the rook hangs. Either you go king f8 or you put... Yeah, okay. So you go king f8. Now I want you. I'm looking at just like rook d1 and taking it. I think rook d1, as much as I want to go with the other rook, bishop f4 here makes a lot of sense. I think a lot of things can be justified here. But I like this, and I just want to take it. Take this. Overloading Mrs. Queen before, say, the king can tuck itself in. So now they didn't get to castle, which is annoying. They got to make a manual castle. Okay, so they take the rook off the line and attack b2. That's very logical. Should I just kind of go all out for this? Is that an overreaction? Defending b2 is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see how they're gonna play it. Should I not be allowing? I'm actually okay allowing this, honestly. Maybe I shouldn't be. I didn't want to put the knight on d2. It's just totally in the way of everything. And I need to get the other guys in the game. So the thing is, I don't know what black's going to play here, because they can't go g6 because this check is too annoying. This, they could. I mean, it takes a lot of time. They could, just to get this in the game. They didn't get to castle, so the rook... It's not like their king is feeling the pressure, but their rook is, for sure. Not super happy. Rook b6 just is going to ask me to do what I was going to play anyway in the position. Queen c4, maybe queen f3 to keep this open. Queen... Yeah, let's go to f3. So yeah, that's what I was going to do anyway. I just kind of figured black doesn't have a good move. If they want to trade queens, we can do that, and I'll take the pawn and be up one. So they just don't have the resources. Like, if this rook could teleport into the game, okay, it's a very different discussion we're having about this pawn. But otherwise, he's just not being saved because they're playing without a rook here. Because they didn't get the castle. That's why we went through the effort to grab that guy. Because he was such a valuable double isolated pawn, but because it's halted the castle. They had to do that, or they very uncomfortable knight d7, in which case I probably was playing rook d1 anyway. And so I think they made the right decision here. I mean, they've been playing pretty logical moves. It's just a kind of an unfamiliar opening, and they just never really got their pieces in order here. Not that the game's over by any stretch, but I'm trying to grab this pawn. I'm spending a lot of time. This game does have 2-second increment. So rook d6 they play, and now I have major relief on b2. So we can either bring the knight in, or bishop. I think, yeah, actually I like this little... This is kind of an interesting pawn to take, actually, because then it can come back knight c6, which is annoying. I was going to say I like this little dance it can play, trying to come here to f5 or e5 and c6. Should we be really greedy and take this? There's an argument to be made here for being very greedy. Alright, so you stay tethered to this guy. I might just try to take a7. Oh, did I totally miss this idea? Yeah, I should have come to c4 to defend this. Totally missed this idea. What if I trade everything? Rook d1, queen b2, queen a8? Or just take d6 like a normal person. Let's go for this. Let's sacrifice. So we trade rook d1. I want this. You should go queen c2 to make sure I have to guard this. Because then after knight e8, knight takes c7. Yeah, queen c2 is annoying. So... okay, let's give this check and go over 1. You just come back, right? Okay, I'll take what I can. I'm not really sure how to evaluate this. Try to come back knight c6 now. Don't flag. Oh, they flagged. Okay, interesting battle. Interesting battle. I think I got away with one there because I totally missed that d2 idea, guys. What is my elo? My elo right now is 2632. We're trying to get it back over 2700. I've been very depressed lately. You have any tips to get better at chess? Sorry to hear. At chess, yes, tactics and going over your games and genuinely loving chess so that, you know, it doesn't feel like work. It just feels like what you're doing instead of scrolling social media or watching TV. What's up, cats? Alright, Goring Gambit. Interesting one. Bishop d3, take. We take c6 and d3. Okay, what I should do next time is check, and on bishop e7, this move, which I guess is nasty. So now we're threatening to fork, right? So here, this is sort of the fork I was talking about. And if bishop d7, then we take with the queen, and the queen's not blocked. Castles, bishop g5, the pressure is pouring all down both lanes. Bishop d6 takes, forcing a pawn takes, because this is hanging. So, yeah, not fun if you're black, so that's what I should do. I play knight d4, which makes sense. But they need it does need this awkward move queen d7 to kind of keep my queen out of these spots, because bishop d7 allowed me to go check, or not check, but rather queen f3 directly. Bishop e7 they play. Now I take it. If they could play this move, which is a tough move to play. But it does give them some breathing room, and this trade is okay for them. Tough move to play, though. I'm not a big fan of... I mean, until you get to a higher rating, and then you can break all the rules you want. But if there's an attack, deal with that. Don't make an unrelated counterattack. It's kind of a good rule to follow, because you can get burned on that a number of ways. Anyway, king f8 played. Knight d7 should have been played. I understand why you wouldn't want to do that, though. Feels like I'm just getting this easily. Actually, I was going to say I thought there was this nasty trick. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm not getting baited here. Bishop d6, though. There's a lot of compensation here. Knight e5 coming. My pieces, my queenside pieces in the Goring often aren't so hot. That's like the one downside. But castles here, rook d1. I should just be grabbing this pawn back. But then this move was really dumb. So yeah, I should be playing either bishop f4 or at least like knight c4 here with the idea of like rook d7, knight e5, and then zigzagging into c6, which it now gets very impossible for black to hang on to the d3 pawn. But I blunder here, d2, and again I do, because I should probably just be going for this, and this is totally fine to play here. Bishop takes d6, c4. I have a pawn and rook for the pieces, and again, black's rook is not doing great, and this is annoying for them to deal with, as my advances come here, very well supported by my rooks, and they're not well equipped here. But I go for this complex line of sacrificing, and they find this good move, queen c2. Because if they don't, then I have check and knight takes c7. But if this is under attack, then yeah, my queen needs to stay on f3. And I can't play this position without getting mated on d1. So that's the issue I ran into here. And I should just not have enough for the piece at all here. Queen d7 patches it up, actually. And yeah, I mean, I should probably be losing this game. It's minus 1.4 if you find the very best move, which is queen a4. But otherwise, not easy to find a great move. I don't know, h5. I'm gonna come here, but knight c8. You can just kind of defend everything. I go a4. You can get this rook into the game the old-fashioned way. And yeah, I just shouldn't have enough material here for the piece. So yeah, I shouldn't have blundered d2. Knight c4 guards d2. No need to sacrifice to attack if you can just not sacrifice to attack. There's a lesson there. Let's get some tunes. What do you think? Stream beats. Still looking for a game. Getting a bullet challenge. Okay, but we got a game. Alright, 2673 is my Italian opponent, who dares challenge me in a French. Let's play the old-fashioned bishop d3 French here. c5 played, let's take on d5. If queen takes this, actually this really fun line. They take this way. Not supposed to be the best as I understand it, because actually I'm gonna induce an f takes e6 here. Because if you take the bishop, I have this neat little trick where I take here, and then check and grab my piece back. In fact, that is still on the table. What if I just kind of help myself develop? Interesting random move. I can't play like knight f3, because then I just lose this. I block my queen's critical path here. But yeah, I'm not trying to help you develop. Knight f6, okay, of course takes queen h5 away. But, I mean, are you just giving me a pawn? I guess they are. Okay. Queen h5 taken away, I have to do something about this. Could have backed up, but I will take this free pawn if you really insist. I don't know. I was expecting dc3 and knight takes c3. And then after knight f6 there, I would back up along this. Okay, bishop b4 played. Lots of things are justifiable here. Probably will go with... Yeah, probably the... my concern about this is actually like queen c6. No, I think I'm actually good. I changed my mind again. We're playing bishop d2. Nope. Changed it again. Isn't my thinking process so organized? Van Geet. Say less. We'll start spamming Van Geet. Okay, queen c6 was played. I was gonna go queen f3. Play this on repeat. What do you guys think about the audio, by the way? Is it good? Can you hear me? Can you hear the pieces? Can you hear the music? I can turn any of those down or up. You say the word. I guess they could play something like knight d5. Maybe I should just trade. It's knight a5 probably. Alright, comfy extra pawn here. Probably objectively the king should be on this square. I don't know, there's a case to be made for that, right? I'm just gonna castle though. Should I be playing good chess instead? It's too much, there's too many pieces on the board, too many factors. Definitely an argument though. Alright, my extra pawn, not super hot, but I don't know, I mean, that's not either. My plan is kind of just like for this bishop to not be a great bishop for a sec, and for me to put some pressure. Oops. Just dropped a grape. Not my grape. Say what to do here. It's coming in is annoying. Not that I want to do that, but it at least allows some freedom for this knight to attack here. Sorry. I'm so sorry to you, Mr. Bishop. Still can't attack it. H3 makes sense. Oh. Wait, no. Knight f4 and knight d3, right? You're here. Play this or something. G3, then we can get things back in order. Probably. Yeah, well, then they just come here, right? Interesting one. It gives me c4 in this. I'm just gonna shut their play down though. Yeah, maybe that was stupid. If knight e3 as well.
Five,
e3 targeting
four,
my guys.
3, 5. 4, 5, 4, 3, 5. 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, 4. 3, 5.
That's the idea, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 4.
This could be checkmate.
3, 5. 4, 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 1, 3. 2, 4.
Here and here, right? This being cut by its own pawn still didn't help. I never actually freed this.
3, 2,
Oh,
1, 3,
just promote. So this check.
2, 1.
Thing. That was very poorly done on my part. Well done on theirs. G3 this early. It's a little strange, right? Can we do anything about it? What if I play here? I take it. Because they don't want D5, because I was going to play B5 there, because they never pushed this. Okay, I like knight A6. Is a way to get it back? No, I could play E6 here, because you never did this. You don't have bishop D6. So what if I just take it like so? Yeah. Okay. Well, they got really no advantage out of the opening then. Knight H3 they gotta play, probably to defend this, right? Because there's maybe a Queen B6, Knight here ideas. Okay, not really an advantage. C4 they play, so D5 they have this. Ouch. That is their idea. Right, so they want D5 and then to attack it. Alright, I'll play D5, but I can play even knight takes. No, they didn't want any part of that. I guess because they want like knight B3 here. But okay, what if I take now and force an awkward kind of king takes? I think if you're black, this is not what you want. Because now I'm asking some questions about their king, right? If they want this pawn back right away. They don't. They don't want to deal with that. So, you still want this back, though. What if I make it a little tricky for you to get it? Queen C7. So now if you take it, I go check, and then I'm going to stay up a pawn. So you need to attack this one more time. Other option I had there was C3. I just kind of feared there was still pressure. Okay, knight takes C4. Are you gambiting a pawn now? Gambiting against the Gambit man, are you? So here we just stay up a pawn. Maybe I've got a little bit of comp. Pressure here is annoying. I mean, the dream would be if I could just put the bishop here without losing b7 in the process. But not easy to put into practice. Let's say bishop g5. I can still play knight e4, because rook f4, I have queen c5 check. So that's what they're dealing with right now. Maybe they thought they had some nice uses of these squares. They don't really. I don't think you don't get enough. Oh my goodness, they certainly disagree with me though. Okay. You want to dance with the Gambit man. You can. What do you got? So bishop, not even bishop h6. Not even. I think this move makes a lot of sense. Or honestly, I kind of want to take this away. No, this is my favorite. Because we should just be developing anyway if we're gonna defend this in the long run. Knight e4, I had queen d4 check because of you, and it gives me rook d8 in this position. So I need to be able to use my pieces here if we're going to defend our king in the long run. So it gave me rook d8 here, thanks to this knight. And the queen doesn't have like a super great square. You're choosing between these three. Assuming you don't want to trade queens, which you don't, because you're sacrificed. I think this is what I got to deal with. But f5 is obviously antithetical to this bishop. What in the world? My opponent is super creative. Okay, I can't recapture, obviously. I have to take this queen. There's nothing even I get to think about here. But I also can't get mated on d8. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is my only move. This is my only way not to get checkmated, right? To it. I don't even see anything else. If you got an only move, just play it. Think later. Wow. Okay, take here. What's going on? So rook b8, rook takes d7, queen b5, I think is a... No, because I still can't, like, take this in any line. So rook d8 then, right? Just do this. e4. Okay, I do just have to do this. We're good, though. Rook... I mean, they only have a knight and bishop for the queen. So, like, unless they can punch me out here, but I don't think they can. Yeah, and they seem to agree with me. I'm gonna play here against this knight and probably f6 so I don't get mated. So I don't know how to work around that bishop. Yeah, like I said. This is a good move. It's the rook and recaptures it without opening more problems. I want king f7 into... Oh, I thought I was attacking this. Why did I think that?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2.
That was super dumb. Oh, I had queen check. Did I know that and forget it? Not smart, really am.
1, 3.
I don't know what I'm doing.
2, 3. 2, 3.
That gave me nothing, really.
4, 3, 5.
Bishop c6 and knight here, right? Bishop c6, I can go queen. Or they have check, which one's
Three,
going one
five.
way.
4, 3, 2, 4.
Just need to make a move.
3, 2, 4.
No, knight e6, yeah.
5, 4,
Dang.
3.
Why didn't I... Dang. What happened there? Yeah, their sacrifice was interesting, but I'm actually playing very well to this point. Minus 0.5. Better comp if they go queen d2 and queen h6. At this point, I should be winning. I defended this all. This was just really stupid. I thought I was attacking the rook. It's just extraordinarily stupid with not much time on the clock. Just queen c7, just defend this. And I'm just up too much stuff. But queen c2 here, and then I don't even give this check. I forget, I realize I'm not attacking the rook and forget the other point of that I played queen c2. And then this is just all losing. Yikes. Alright, come on. Let's step it up. How we all doing? What do I think about the Hallaz McDonald Gambit? I think that I don't know what that is. What are the moves of that? Oh, immediate game against Queen Sevelinda, 2600. Let's play a Van Geet. Let's go. Van Geet. You get d5, d4, mainline Van Geet. Alright, we gotta bring this knight on its epic journey. The VG knight itself to open up this bishop. Alright, we have here bishop c4 and bishop b5, both good moves. Both interesting moves for different reasons. Let's bring it to c4. So knight g5 is immediately a problem. They should move this bishop so that they can castle, but they play h6, okay. So they're stopping my main ideas there. We gotta castle our king. g6, so they're fianchettoing here. That's very interesting, actually. Alright, we play d3. Alright. What we gotta do is we gotta move this knight so that f4 can happen. If I play knight h4 right now, knight takes e4, we take g6. I think we got some craziness brewing there, but I think knight h4 is not it, because then they can take f4 and then g5 happens. So let's just bring it back knight e1. Well, knight e1 allows for some hits here. Alright, let's just play this move a3. So that knight e5 is impossible. Queen e7. What are they up to there with queen e7? Are they going long with the king? Interesting. Alright, a1. Looking for f4. They are not showing their hand. Which way they are going to castle. Alright, what are you going to do? I'm not playing f4 if you're going that way. So play bishop e6. Alright, fine, I'll play f4. You convinced me. Trade the light square bishops in the castle. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play f5 because since our kings are on opposite sides now, I want to shut down this part of the board. So that's successful. Now I attack over here. We've shut this down successfully. They can push all you want over here, but nothing's going to come of it. Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice. Oh, this is a 3-0 game, I forgot. Not 3-2 anymore. An h5 might have been a good move, stopping everything. But okay, h5, but they can't do anything here. They can't open the files. They cannot open the files. Much like the United States government. Here we go with b5, and we're just gonna pry this right open. No, I didn't say you can dodge that trade. Bang. No a5. No a5 for you. We need to open this up where their king is. Let's go, go, go. Open up as much as we can. See, whatever they do here, I'm just gonna be like, no. If they push this pawn, no. We're doing the push past rule. But with only 38 seconds. Go. Go, go. Okay, take. Here. What can we do here? Maybe we open up more. If f6 is a move. Got to get their king. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. Those rooks are there pointing at my king. I don't want you there either. I didn't see that. That's a nice resource with your bishop. Okay. Go, go, go. Or this. Just some way through, right? Some way through. And I see 3. knight d5, c5, something like this. c5, c6. That is the best idea. Oh, they're gonna run away? Don't run away. Knight d5 and take. Oh, that is a good idea. I think we've got him. I think we've got him right where we want him. See, they didn't get to open this stuff up, which was the big difference in this game. That was not even a move. I need to checkmate you. Where's the mate? I should have a mate. Yes, I do. I do.
5.
Oh no, wait.
4.
Now I do. You gotta go king a7. Okay, now again. That was tricky. This is a tricky checkmate pattern.
3.
They have been dodging the easy ways. Oh my goodness, what a game. What a game, GG. GG. Do they want a rematch? Oh, we got a rematch, okay. F3. You gonna play a delayed London? Oh, I played this line. I don't really know this line. I don't like it when you play lines I don't really know. I'm gonna play here because I don't know what else I would do with this bishop. That was quite the game. I want to review that. That was quite the game. But a Van Geet victory in dramatic fashion. Alright, I think this is the full setup that they like when they do this, right? I don't really know what else I can do other than normal stuff here. Just d5, knight d7, maybe. Maybe we can get really spicy and put the bishop on d6 instead of an e5, looking for an f4 follow-up. Okay. E4 follow-up, I put my knight on e4. I'm too familiar with these structures. Is there any world where this is a good idea? Probably not. E4. Bishop e5 is a nasty little resource, right? I just don't really know this position. Alright, I guess we take and go here. F takes, I mean, I'm sure that's what they wanted, but I think we're fine. Bishop takes, they go with. I guess we should go long, I don't know. Alright, I don't know. I actually don't really think there's anything to be said for going long. Let's go queen g5. 4, maybe f5. Then en passant. I'm not sure this was actually smart. I might have just asked them to play a good move. I need this somehow. C5 gets me nowhere, right? Yeah, this is a chore to defend now. It is a chore. Alright, let's play f5 before we can't any longer. I expect them to en passant, but then I just kind of want to put it on f5 anyway. This is kind of a lot. Song. Okay, check. I mean, I have half a mind to go king up because I don't really want to block this. bishop, but okay. Here and then f5, right? So we did it. You relieve this pawn of potentially being lost. I think maybe queen b4 could have been dangerous. I don't know, really. Again, we find ourselves way down on the clock. Oh, but knight c4, right? Yeah. d6. They don't even do it. I feel like I got away with one there. Let's just go king up. d4. Now I have bishop a6. It's not check anymore. You're not very helpful right now, are you, though? Oh, maybe. Oh, fortune's changed. c4. Here and then here. I don't know. I don't want d5 happening. Some freedom on this side of the board. d5? Yeah, okay, you are helpful. You're what makes d5 not possible. And you can't allow the knight to move, so those dead pieces are doing something. I want rook b2, and probably that's the only file I can use, so probably we're all pouring in there. What else I can do? b3, I don't... Got everything covered well, actually. This is my... I have to go for it. Whoa. I don't know. Okay, fine. Whoa. Give me something. Give me something good. Give me something good. This is gonna be mate. Check, 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 mate. I don't know. You've got check, 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 mate. They do. They
5,
do.
4.
They do. They do. Nicely done. Nicely done. d6, did I have anything? Was I just getting mated there? Alright, let's have a look. Do I know this person? I'm just curious about the end. This part was okay, it was probably worse. No, I'm losing. They need to find this, and they did. Whoa. In this position, actually, they're under some... This is a really great find on their part, actually. They're going to lose if I go here and then just hit the knight, and then check here, and then other rook over for mate. But they find knight takes e4, and I could go here, but then, I mean, at minimum, they can come knight back. Even better is rook block. So I take it. The only point here, because they don't have anything. Here I can just give both, get my queen for both rooks, and then my rooks are going to cook their king. But d5, the point being that there's only one way to win here. It's d6, and then there's mate. Because these rooks can force my king up, whether, you know, one checks here, the other checks here, if needed. Eventually, I got to take this pawn, right? So here, check, here, other rook check. I got to take this pawn. That brings their queen into the game. I don't really have any good blocks here. King e7 I try to play, which is the only one that stops their rook from getting involved immediately. But they go queen c5, another nice check, and now their rook is getting involved. And then one rook comes here, one rook comes here, you can just imagine. And I am just going to be out of square, so that's exactly what they do here. Now an even faster checkmate. But yeah, nice one here with d6. Sacrificing here, and then d5, d6 was a nice way to get me. Look at the other MD game. Oh, thank you so much, Pepper Westwood, for the $5 donation. been making some banger YouTube shorts. I just wish you could see your clock a little better. It's all the way at the bottom under the description and stuff. Okay. Will do, will do. Thank you for letting me know.
3.
This one was an interesting Van Geet battle. So already here, yeah, the best move is actually h5. Best move is h5, which is kind of annoying. I gotta kind of play h4 here. Well, what if I just come out? What's the problem here? h4. Can I give it? No, I can't. And apparently this is really annoying. This pawn can come all the way to h3 even. It just be a long-term thorn in my side. So I need to play h4, and then that kind of hands them the square. I guess I get that square, but... Alright, knight f6. We just kind of do normal stuff. They go for a long castle. I should have done, what? b4? That's an interesting point. I guess this is too strong. b4. I like it. Just kind of take the space over here if you can. I play 3. Should have played c3 or b4. I just kind of thought they were going to short castle and I was going to do my kingside attack with the rook and the bishop coordinating. That's not what happened. Eventually I just kind of got this queenside attack going. And this was a very, very key point that they weren't able to open up these lines, and I was. GG. Okay. Alright, we were playing a 2440 who pre-moves Caro. Pre-moves the Caro. Alright, what am I going to do here? I guess I have to give them a Caro. Or let's give them a Von Hennig. Against the Van Geet. Played c6, had it all ready to go. Van Geet, Von Hennig. Shout out to all those various Dutch people. Egg3329, thank you for the follow. Bang. Bang. Bishop takes e6. Don't tell me you're prepped for all this. Queen d6 is actually very precise because it leaves d7 open. Take, king d7. Okay, I don't actually know what's happening here. I don't think I'm not sure if I've seen this combo of queen d6, king d7. So I give check. In some cases. Alright, well, I don't know. d5 seems like a good thing to do. Alright, let's take this guy. And I want to take you. You always do a Von Hennig when can. I read that as when con, as in Caro. This position's awesome. We're down a piece, but we're just going after this king on d7. That might have been a good move, actually, because I think they were kind of screwed on their other options. But, no, but that can't make sense. I'm gonna go here, and you're gonna have to come back to f7, and then I have bishop e5. Yeah, that's a nice move. Queen g4, GG. Got him. You don't have this? That's your only other move, legally. And then check. Bang. Yeah, I mean, pawn takes f6. I was gonna go knight takes d5. You can't go king takes, because then rook takes check, and then take here. There's bishop e5 here, right? GG. Bye-bye queen, bye-bye game. This move even. This move is a nasty one. Just because I can. Maybe it's stupid. No, it's fine. Because you can go check, but I just go here. I mean, we could just be mean. I'll take you eventually. They had enough. They had enough. They didn't want to get bullied anymore. Nice. Van Geet into the Von Hennig. Yeah, Caro pre-movers. Caro pre-movers. So you play C6 really against everything. It's kind of interesting. So D4, you just play C6 because you're a Slav player, right? If you're a Slav and a Caro player, did I say hey Caro? A Slav and a Caro player, yeah, you can just do this against everything, I guess. You just love that pawn on C6. Bang. Yeah, knight D7. This is a good idea. Queen D6 and knight D7. I very, very rarely face this. King D7 played instead. Rook E1 was a little bit better. The point being, sets up this, and they take it. Rook E1, I guess, yeah, sets up a bishop F4 situation, and their queen is like running low on squares. This makes a lot of sense though. CD5. Because knight takes, they've got a problem. Yeah, I take it. Just trade everything. And then I'll take your rook. Or if you go here, just like bang, you just have no development. Check and rook F8, nice one. So, CD, I take here, which is wrong. I should have taken on F8 to try to kind of transpose into that line we were just talking about. Here they should play King C8. And it's triple zeros. But I took here, okay, queen takes E6 they should have played. Because then if I take this, and then they go king, oh, they just step off the line. They just step off the line, to borrow a boxing term. I can't lose this knight in a good way. Because they can go queen takes B6 or takes E7. Yeah. So they go king takes E6, check, and bishop E5. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Well, we got him. We got him. I mean, typically, those lines are just too tricky for people to play so accurately. I just got a 140 chess game. Minute 40 or hour 40? Why do you look so dead inside and I'm not even trying to be mean? Why? Gonna have to expand on that. I'm doing good. Thank you though. Maybe a little tired Sunday night. Didn't have any coffee today. Try to go some days without coffee. William, does it make any difference to you whether we watch these streams on Twitch versus YouTube? It makes a little difference to me, so fun benefits you more. That's so nice to ask. No. If you subscribe and you follow on both, then I appreciate you. If you're watching on a phone, watch the YouTube one. If you're watching on a computer or TV that you prefer horizontal, then don't watch on Twitch. I do them both just so that it's compatible with your device. You look pretty alive inside to me, thanks. Chat, comment whether I look dead inside or not, or however you describe how I look in my soul. Alright, U1404-999-2460. C4. Bang. Bang. Alphabet Gambit. Alphabet get. Oh, you don't want that pawn? It will bother you. It will bother you. I'm gonna get you, knight. I'm gonna get you. I will harass that knight. If it took, then you better believe I was coming after it all over the place. That's the point. That is the point. Oh, okay. H4 here. E6. Yeah, let's do it. I thought you were gonna play H4. Here now, I'm gonna play E6, and if you take it, then okay. What a journey! Bang to bang to bang to boom to bop. Bang to boom to bop. Okay, where are you bopping next? Where do you go next? Because how does your bishop get out? You can't play G3. Yeah, that doesn't look so pleasant for you. Doesn't look super pleasant for you. What if I stick this dude in your face? If I go boom. What if I go boom? So many ideas. Alright. Let's go here. Let's go here. And something I want to do is like this. Like this. Let's go here. D5. And C5. C5, C4. It's a nice spin for a ride. F6 and H6 or H6 is on the table, but I want to shut you down first. So that was an achievement I wanted. F6 here, Rook H6 takes G5. I think we can finally track this dude down. First, let's go bishop out though, so that you don't get to trade yourself off. Okay, now you're gonna get out the way, finally. Now you're gonna get out the way. I love how we put that there. Love that structure. Okay, now if you take it, I go G5. So you gotta go here. No. No. You're not gonna keep running away from me, Mr. Knight. We're gonna get you. It's moved so many times. It's moved so many times. Finally, though, it's about to be out of squares. You're gonna have to move this guy so that you can prepare knight h5, I guess. Move e5. Something there. Okay, g5. Take this one now, though. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. Takes d4, takes d6, trade. Alright, we'll trade you. We'll trade you, we'll come knight d7. Here. Okay. We should open up what we can. Try to coordinate you and you. Just going all out here. Bang. Go. Before I take it. King should be safe enough here. We've also got some nice resources on the table. Check here. Hanging. Oh, that is likewise hanging. Check. God, I don't like this song. Oh, that is hanging with check. That's check, that's not good. Can't lose the back rank.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why is this song so annoying? Okay.
Two, 35.
Just got a little crazy in the pandemonium there. Alright. Could be a zombie. True. Oh wait, I meant to Van Geet him. Alright, no worries. Goring Gambit. Too many lame decliners, indeed. What elo can someone reach without bucks? Like just doing tactics and playing analyzing. Pretty substantial. It could start with a 2, honestly. If that's all you do and you don't... It can start with a 2... I think you can get to 2,000 just doing tactics and analyzing just in 3-0. But it can't get higher than that. That's a good question. Yeah, it can't get higher than that, and you can't do better. You can't even do that well with a longer time control, honestly. Because you don't understand strategy. You don't understand, like, controlling squares, weaknesses, double pawns, all that good stuff. And truthfully, if you play very fast time controls, you know, you could just like play a bunch and you can develop instincts enough to play good enough in a 3-0 game to be at a 2,000 level, I would say, just by grinding at just that. But you need to learn strategic points and principles and have those taught to you. It doesn't have to be a book per se, although there's like a number of good ones I would recommend, even if that's just like by a coach who's diagnosing your games, or just very informative courses on the internet. But at a certain point, you're going to have to look at classical games of like the greats who came before us. It's looking pretty nice, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna try to take there and take there, right? So... not available at this moment, but honestly, just probably taking Queen A3 is likely the way to go. But honestly, I wouldn't obsess about pawn structure to a huge extent before you've done tactics. You know? Take. Back. This is actually probably the way to go. Okay, 7 now that this is check. And any trade here is nasty because Queen E7 I work D8 check. So So I don't know how you save this. Probably king g8. I think he's forced. Then we trade. Again, you need to stay off the back rank. But then I've got all the back rank tricks in the world. For example, queen b8, just like queen a7. Take mate. So I don't know what you do here. Maybe king e7 take. No, that doesn't even help. So this doesn't help based off of what I checked either, because here I still have rook d8, which wins. In fact, anything rook d8. Or rook just hits the queen anywhere. And I win. GG. GG fast fawn. We got a rematch. Bush gas. Gambit. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Take my pawn in the bush gas. Gambit, please. Gambit class is on. No d4 for you. I will take it and trade queens and get my pawn back. Long castle, still no d4. If they played d4 last move, my last move would be long castle anyway. I don't want this to happen. I don't want this to happen, so typically what I do here is back bishop g6. However, I think there's an 84, so if I take it, then you take it with check. So, okay, something I'm gonna play here is this move. Alright, let's play this move f5. Interesting one, often useful in this structure. Yeah, so now we back up, good. Now I want to take it and mate. And h3, now I have much better chances to take this. Yeah, now I think I can take it, thanks to you. Or even let you take me. Well, if I take it, trade, rook e1 is going to be your best defensive resource. And bring the bishop around, right? So if that happens, and you play rook e1, and then I play... Let's say check, g4, king h1, say f4 is an interesting move there. I think I can do this. Because you don't have a great knight move here, I can come back. I don't know, we're going to try it. This pawn is the savior, or else there was just knight g5 in that position, but then I have bishop g4. So takes, I think this is your only resource, really. I do just have checks, by the way. Not that I was going to do that. Knight d5. Okay, so this ordinarily would work, but the pawn's there. So, okay. Something to consider here is knight e5, but that's exactly why you did this. So I think this is interesting, honestly. This is interesting just because it kind of stops what they were going to do. I mean, I could throw these in for fun. Check. You have one legal move here. Do I want to f4? Oh, yeah, actually, do I have f4? No, I think... no, I think not, because this resource, right? Okay, let's play g5 then. This is a nice one. Stops knight f4. Now if you want to take it, now you give me this g line. The g line's all I need to end the game. Like, knight f6 in here, right, even? G-line is all I need, baby. Takes just, yeah, anywhere, right? G4, F4. Yeah, I mean, this is good. This is the only way to stay in the game. Now I get my piece back. And the open G line. Bishop G2, Bishop G3, I guess you have. I'm not going to take it. Bishop G2 here, Bishop G3 back, and then I want F4. I don't need to sacrifice when I don't need to. So what's the count here? We are equal on pawns. Don't have though, no. I think this is interesting. Just really trying to do this. For last turn didn't get me anywhere. Now you have queen takes d5. Do you have anything? Yeah, I'm lost.
Five, four, three.
Dang. Yeah. They got me there. What's up, Aha? Black Swordsman? Vincius? Over there. This was good. Oh. Our next game, but I was playing well here. Alright. Geet. Yeet. Dang. So we actually got this. Last I checked, I wanted to go here, right? D3. Let's play bishop out. Maybe g5. Just play bishop g5 and the long castle. I guess the concern is like knight b4 and take c3. Let's play h4 right now. I don't know. I'm actually going to dare you to do it. Knight b4 and take c3. Oh, they didn't even want it. Okay. Let's go over. This is a good idea. Clear out the way of all these hits. I think what they're doing is very logical how they've played this whole thing. Like this. Finally, we get our knight there. And let's try to roll. Like so, maybe bishop e2. Oh, let's play h5. Let's get in our h5. So they can't use the square and the square, right? And they have one pawn. So I need it, and I don't want their knight to hang on either square. So if they play g5, I need bishop e2 and f4. I think they probably should have played h5. Because f3 here, f4, I don't want them coming back. Ooh, really? Okay. But now, like if you go here, I play f4, you're running low on squares. You're running low on, I mean, I'm gonna do that. But then I just take and win. I just win right now, right? I got my attack cooking, queen d3 and queen g3. That's the secret there, if you do this. Just come around through g3. And, I mean, I have f5 and take. It's probably just the most straightforward. Take bishop f7. it's pleasant for them. F5 trade in 85. I mean, probably just shouldn't overthink this. Just take bishop f7, come right back. A5 did not help them, at least the way they wanted. I think they were looking at some b4 idea, but I mean, already this pawn is hanging. We've opened up what we wanted to do here. So they're hitting this. Bishop right there. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't think you can follow it. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed it. I don't know. Bishop here, coupled with control of the H line, would be game over. Probably shouldn't have allowed this. I mean, do they have anything? They want knight a4, right? No. Oh! No, wait, I got covered. Let's just sacrifice this. We're still up something, right? Yeah. Okay. Just be straightforward here. It's almost mate. That is mate. That is mate. Oh! What the heck? What? What just happened there? What just happened? I didn't realize... Those were the dumbest pre-moves of all time. Oh my goodness. Those were the dumbest pre-moves I've ever made. Both of them. I thought I was taking back the rook. Oh my god. No! Those were the dumbest pre-moves I've ever made. Good Christ. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was happening for sure. Van Geet. Van Geet, Van Geet, Van Geet. Let's get this bishop out here. Oh, goodness gracious me. Can I play f4 here? Play f4 would be nice, working behind this guy. A little ambitious, but we made it work. Bishop b5 now. I mean, I would love to double these, but yeah, it's probably not gonna let me. I can't believe I did that last game. Alright, do we take it? Can we come back? Probably we take it. Could follow it in 85. It's an interesting time to play f5 while there's none of this, right? It is an interesting time to play f5. It might be the most opportune. The most opportune. Let's actually just castle first. I want to see what you do. You go queen c7. Okay, you going that way? So f5 there is e5. I guess that was their point, perhaps. Probably I should just play with c3 at this point. Probably just with c3. If you long castle, I need to be ready to open it. Just rook d8. e5, take, bishop. This is hanging. Should have gone to c2 for that exact reason. Okay, that's okay. Alright, let's play f5. You can go e5, and we'll generate some sort of kingside attack. I don't have this. So you're not trapped. You're not trapped. That's okay. I'll make something work here. I need, like, this. I mean, that's what I need. Alright, we're gonna do some weird maneuver. This is in the way. Now it's defending you and supporting you. I don't know. I'm literally Karpov, chat. Look at that. Knight h1, knight f2. Karpov wishes he were me with that. I think that's just might be the sexiest thing anyone has ever done, on or off the chessboard, if that works. Knight h1, knight f2. Defends d3, defends g4. Playing defense and offense. Look at that. Look at that. We're coming in there. We're coming in there. Watch out for me. No. First we need additional finesse, chat. We need... No, we don't. We go for this. Take. Take. You go to h5. I'm just gonna go king g2, rook h1. I'm just coming to get you. I'm just coming to get you. You go there without any fanfare. And I'm gonna take it and open it up. I don't want knight g3 fork. How do I not lose this? Bishop e5, I go. Okay. Oh, we do transpose here. Trade, no worries. No worries. Let me just kill you, please. I need the queen here. I need maybe g6. Let's just double our rooks. Let's just double our rooks. Look at the knight on f2. The absolute hero of this game. Oh my goodness. Music does not match the vibe right now. The vibe is electric. We're just going boom and boom. Guys, knight h1, knight f2. Knight h1, knight f2. Say it again. Say it again. Look at this dude. You're trying to do all these things? No, because of this absolute beast over here. No, I don't even need you. I mean, I'm sorry, noble soldier. We'll have to sacrifice you. I'm just doing something real simple here. Just coming to get you. And you're not running away. You're not running away. This knight came here, supported this, opened up the H-line. Might be the smartest thing anyone has ever done, ever. No, it's not actually as good. Unless it was. I didn't see it. Oh wait, was it working last turn? Check. Don't run away. Don't you run away from me. Don't you run away from me. I probably could have done a really cool thing. Probably could have. Probably was working.
5.
No. The goat will stop you.
4.
No.
3. 2. 1.
Yes! Let's go! Wait, could I have done the really cool thing?
2. 3.
Could I have done the really cool thing? I don't know. Check here, check here, check here, check here, check here. This is what I was looking at. Takes the... they run away, yeah? Here? No. I mean, I didn't want to lose this. I probably should have just, yeah, I don't know.
5.
Just been up a rook here. I don't know why I'm going here, up a rook. I should be going here. Anyway. Wait. I think, actually, though, I think actually though that was the most brilliant move of all time. I think actually though that might have just been we might have just really cooked with that one. No, it was a mistake. No. It was bad. It was bad. Oh my goodness. It's wrong though. It's wrong. It's wrong. What does Stockfish know about chess? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Guys. Oh man. They had c4 in this exact moment. They had c4 in this exact moment. And then my e4 pawn is hanging at this moment. So like I can't really take it because then this whole structure breaks down. So, but they castled, they missed it. Then my knight comes to f2. Again, they should have done it because this is actually nice for them. And again, I'm losing my thing. But they didn't do it. They go rook d7. I play g4. Again, c4 should have been played. Guys, we are trading misses and blunders back and forth here. I don't think Karpov did that. Okay, h6. Again, guys, I keep needing to go do this. I keep needing to play this move, or else c4 is going to happen and then break this down. Like, this is good, but this is the resource. This is the problem. So, I just should have played c4 before doing my thing. I just should have gone here, and then we could do our thing. Yeah, look at it, yeah. Okay, h1, knight f2, miss, g5. Okay, finally we're cooking. Again, c4. Again, c4 to break this down. But here we should just win. We should just win, and I think we actually played this well. Yeah, we just take a rook. We just take a rook and we're winning. I mean, obviously, like, that wasn't the smartest. We lost our dude. Should have just come back and been up a rook. But okay, we were just blitzing nonsense here. What's up, just a Twitch chatter, JVO? Yeah, Stockfish barely knows anything true. That one was funny. That one was funny. Okay. Phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. Alright. Another. This guy's 2633. From Brazil. Walrus. Yes! Didn't want to give me that Stafford capture. Understandable. Have a nice day. I mean, we gotta go for it where we can go for it. Gotta go for it where we can go for it. What do you think? I think I should retain control of the square, right? If I go here, and here. So maybe this one? What do we think? I feel like this looks a lot like kind of some Deceiver Gambit, some... this is exactly what we want. We forced an f takes g3. Ooh, baby. Wait, now you're cooked. Now you're just straight up cooked. I have g4, I can take this. And bishop d6, which forces like king f2. Yup. Oh, we got him here. So got him here. Yep, you can't... It's tough. What do you do about your bishop here when it's going to get trapped and it's getting hit at the same time? Super duper duper underrated concept in chess. Pressuring the bishop with the knight and then trying to trap it. I love using that. I love using that. It's underrated at all levels. Clearly. These grapes are good. Yeah, let me just take this one. Let me just take this one and retain all the resources in the position. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're cooking here. Did I have takes? No, I don't know. Didn't do anything, but it looked cool. I don't even know what that means. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. What? No, it's not. It gets the people going. Boom! Just experimenting with some random stuff today. This is what I don't like. Maybe I'll just F4, F5, right? Just bring it all the way up here. There's this weird idea where you can go bishop g4, h3, take, knight d4, queen g3, take c2, king d1, takes a1, queen g7, and hits the rook and f7, right? I just saw this once in analysis here, but now like c2 is hanging, and if I take here, like let's say you take it, and king d1 and takes, and now I take here, and you go rook f8, but then I just kind of like trade and like rook f1 or bishop h6. I don't know, but I think I can give the rook here. I don't really remember this so vividly. Okay, knight h5. I mean, I'm not defending it now, right? Queen g4. Go ahead, take my rook. Do it. I saw this analysis because I play this very similar structure, but with black. I do this against a lot of Vienna setups. Okay, do I finally actually have to defend this, or can we keep messing around? Let's take e5. Again, you can have my rook anytime you want. You can take it now. I will play some combo of these moves and attack f7. Oh, okay, they want it now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, what was my point? Rook f1, bishop g5, e6. Something like that, right? Bishop g5, queen d7, e6. Can I take it in rook f1? Do I have... No, I can't do that. Rook f1 now... Are you doing castling? Bishop h6. Bishop g5... Bishop g5 seems like the thing to do. Queen d7, I want e6. Take, queen g7. Weird idea I had here. Then, following that up with like a knight d5 kind of thing. Rook f1 is an interesting move here. But no, we're doing this. So take. If I go rook f1 after queen g7, they go rook f8. I have bishop d7. Oh. Oh. What? What? Did I not call that one? Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Give me that queen. Let's go. Oh my goodness, we sacrificed the rook. I can't do it. I'm not Gotham. I'm not Gotham. I'm also not Frank Marshall in that game. I'm William the Gambit Man Grafe. And I give up my rook here and give up my bishop here for this big attack. Big attack. G4, knight G7, bishop F6. Or here first. No, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. Ooh, give me that. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that was too good. I didn't even know how you were gonna defend that if not Rick of Fate. Alright, we gotta bring our last piece in. Gotta bring in you, Mr. Knight. Where are you headed? Where are you headed? You gotta go there just to not block yourself. Here. Take. Nom nom. Nom. Give me this. Or knight f6. Let's go! What a game, what a game, what a game. Oh, another one. Okay. Walrus? No, he didn't want any of that. You didn't want any of that. Put your bishop on f4, though. Oh, he's playing super conservative. He wants no gambits. He wants none of those gambits. Alright. Try to make something work here. Can I put you here? And... okay, I'll put you here. You here, and you here. You here. No, excuse me. Excuse me. You're in the way of my evil plan. I mean, I have half a mind to do this. This may have been too ambitious. Too ambitious. Okay. Well, now... can I chase you all over the place? Engine would probably want me to take, but I'm not the engine. You blocked their queen for a second, so I'll take advantage of that. Could go like here. Could play f5 and then come back and then take it. Let's play like this, like d7. Chat, that last game was nice. With a capital nice. Are you gonna come get me? Please don't. Please don't. Okay, I don't know. You brought your queen that way. Alright, go for it. Go for it. Should I just go boom in the middle? Probably, actually. No, let's do this. Take, I like f5. I think it's kind of a spicy decision. I'm just trying to open this line, right? Give me this. I don't know that's so much, but if I can get both my rooks on it, then at least we're doing something. F4? I guess that makes some sense. Okay. A5, of course. Alright, do your thing. Do your worst. Do your worst. Bishop a6, I should go probably defend with the queen. c8 was probably smarter. Is that just free? Looked like a pin. Talked like a pin. But it was not a pin. Just gonna go boom. For f2, queen b1. Yeah. It's a good thing about having counterplay is that I can do my own play. Quack like a pin. It's in fact not a pin. I don't know why I allowed this at all. What am I doing? Queen b6. Why did I allow this? Check.
5, 4,
Let's go rook
3.
e8. Shoot, what am I doing? Why did I mess that up so badly?
1.
Go that way. Oh. Lost the beginning of that chain. Okay, let's go again. Oh wait, I would have Van Geeted him. Okay, wait, let's play that exact same line. Let's play that. Should I play f4 first so he can't do the thing? Or should we play the exact same line? I think we should play the exact same line. Or just want to see what you're going to do differently. If anything. He didn't even want bishop g4. Didn't even want it. I mean, I could play f5 now and just be like, okay, too bad for you. Although I kind of want the same thing to happen. Just be like, no. Just be like, no. Alright, queen 2. This knight will stay here, so there's no knight d4. If you want to go to a5, you can. I don't need him so badly. I'll play g4 now. Takes queen g2. Look at that. Yeah, probably this is a good idea. I think bishop e3 was probably the most sound decision there. Oh, this is interesting. Takes queen g2. h5, h3. e3, trade. Obviously, this isn't as emphatic if I don't have the bishop here, right? So when my queen captures there, I won't actually be threatening anything. Right, so it's very possible for them to actually probably come back knight f6, takes, and just handle that with rook h7. And I just need to come out of there, right? I'm not threatening anything on f7, I don't have a bishop. But they didn't want any of that smoke. So we can push and bishop takes g5 probably. And we got the cheat, we didn't have to defend this. And bishop takes g5 also happened in one go. So that's all good stuff. Probably we're taking this, right? I mean, what else are we doing here if we're not doing that? What's the point of life if you're not capturing on f6? Now, you know what, let's castle, let's see what's going on here. So bishop b4, I was going to meet, okay, b5 is interesting. I'm not taking that because that helps them tremendously. So their attack here is an interesting one. Let's see. So I'm probably going to have to go knight b1 and allow this capture, and I need counterplay in the meantime. I think my best idea, honestly, Well, I was going to say bishop e3, but it actually gives an additional pawn. Bishop e3, b4, bishop takes e5, pawn takes e3. I think I should go for this. This bishop is too good. So b4, knight b1. You can take a2, you can take e4. I just need to take here, or g1. I need my own play. So I wasn't getting through this way. Yeah, their attack here is an interesting idea, because their structure is otherwise solid. So that trade is good. b4, knight b1, I'm happy to do it. I mean, I can't really just give this. It's not like a checkmate. But you can have it, and I will take this. And then I've got the g line to attack, and that to attack. So I'm happy to get rid of that c5 bishop finally. Now d6 is on the table for me. Probably just here or something. c5 is well reasonable. They never even bothered to take those. It is now just seeming a little bit out of their way. And I feel like at this point I've just kind of got the threats. d2. If we c5, I want to zigzag to b3, so they go there. Does that give me anything? Oh, okay, let's open it. I should push this guy, right? This would be a nice check. That makes more sense. Trying to get there. Just a random idea I had. Knight h5. Ah, yeah, nice move. Nicely done, William. Interesting one. Interesting one. Okay, guys. Okay. GG. Sent a chat request. Let's check out our games against this guy. Review. Okay, first game was this walrus one. And yeah, what you should do against the walrus is just be maximally solid. Just don't give me anything to come at you with. Because you played bishop g5 here, and at the end, let me show what line this is most similar to. But you gave me something to go after, right? And then again here, engine saying bishop d2. Just like bring it back inside your pawn chain. Because it comes out here, and yeah, it's a nice little diagonal for you, but it's also very vulnerable to these pawns. Or you should take this. Because you go here, and all of a sudden, this is in my favor. All of a sudden, what is a plus 1.2 position, I'm down a pawn and more, according to Mr. Fish, totally flips on its head and it's minus 0.6. 84, 82, h5, best move. And now I'm coming to trap this bishop. It doesn't have the e5 square because I didn't play f5. I kept this pawn to take that away. And I'm coming to trap the bishop. And you play h4 here, which actually just makes a bad problem even worse. Because f takes g3 is actually probably even worse than losing your bishop, because now you're going to lose your king. And you need to be able to have h takes g3, and this pawn chain is solid, because f takes g3 is just a total disaster. I come here, this is going to be mate. There's no way to guard this other than bring the king out. g4, where do you go with your knight? I have queen f6 check, which is where do you go with your king situation. Yeah, your nice pretty London structure just became a total dark square disaster, and I just checkmate you in 17 moves. You resigned before that could happen. So, awesome stuff. It comes from a couple ideas I have. The first I'll shout out is the Grafe attack against the delayed London. So this is what I call the delayed London. If you play knight f3 and then bishop f4. If you play bishop f4, then I have the London Crusher 9000 on my channel with a direct hit on b2. And this really fun line where we sacrifice the rook to come out with bishop to b4 check. So, that's play knight f3. Sorry. So we're... Give me a second. d4. So if you delay the London with knight f3, so I can't really go here and here. This is still protected. So I place the e6, bishop f4, now knight e4. And it's like, okay, what's your knight doing on e4? I'm just going to do e3 because I'm a London player and that's what I pre-move anyway. But the knight on e4 is supporting g5 to attack this bishop. And now we have this awesome idea to play h5 and bishop e5 is possible. There's good options white has against this. And all of that is covered on my channel in the original Grafe attack video against the delayed London. But yeah, it's the same idea. We try to trap this bishop, and if h3, we take it, and we play bishop d6, and we do all that fun stuff to hit that vulnerable pawn there. We pressure the bishop and try to trap it so that you can't play h3, bishop h2 in one turn. So, and then the other line where it's covered is this. The Deceiver attack against the Trompovsky, where we play knight e4 attacking the bishop, and after bishop f4, super common theoretical position, known like the back of their hand to Trompovsky players, but they've never seen this move before. And bishop takes and d takes both have similar ideas. This is an awesome one, because en passant loses the game because of queen f6. Also covered in the Deceiver attack video, Deceiver Gambit video. But here it's this, our bread and butter. Our bread and butter. So bishop takes e5 also has similar ideas, but a little bit differently executed. This is sort of exactly what happened. That it's just kind of another idea that I utilize. It comes in the von Popiel, in the von Hennig, where the bishop comes to g6, they bring this guy out, and I try to put that knight on f4, and I play g4 and h4. Here, I'll show you. So I've played a lot of games like so. So d4 and von Popiel Gambit. Let's see here, knight f6, and bishop g5, and if they play here bishop f5, we have this nice move f3, so queen takes f3, attacks the bishop and the pawn, which is another idea I love to utilize. Sometimes I get this move bishop g4 though. The point being here, and what we do against this is we drive this guy to g6, and now I play knight 4. And now after e6, I think I've had this exact position on the board before, we play h4. And now I'm going after this bishop, and if you play h6, yeah, you best believe I'm gonna take here and force f takes g6, and lots of fun weaknesses there, as opposed to h takes g6, which could be a solid recapture. So, yeah, I mean, the point here of knight f4, right, if I just play h4 first, then h6, okay, I gotta do whatever with this bishop, and now it might store itself safe and soundly. But I play knight f4, and now it's a really tough, frozen situation for you, and I'm gonna come in with h4, h5. So, fun ideas. Utilize your ideas in chess, chat. This is why we learn, so that we can repeat similar ideas that we've seen. Temporario999 and Crowlauer, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I mean, we just cooked them. We just cooked them. Subscribe. So, next game here, I think I lost this one. No, I won this one. This game was the awesome one. This game was the awesome one. So, e4, knight f6. We actually transpose here to a Vienna. And I've played this exact position with black before. And this is actually how I recommend to play with black. And this is the importance of analyzing your games. This is why we analyze our games. Because my recommendation against all, like if you're a King's Pawn player and you don't know what to do against the King's Gambit or against Vienna or whatever else, anything where there's not knight f3, anything where there's an opportunity for them to play f4, good little system you can go by is put the bishop here and then play d6 and just do not take this pawn. Do not take it. They want you to take it, trust me. Just play bishop c5 and then once it's on the other side of this door, close the door. And now you hold this and look at this. You have this bishop coursing down that diagonal, stopping castles, and you've got that nice square to utilize. So my opponent was probably watching my videos, I don't know. Just using those same sorts of principles. And yeah, the knight can come here, bishop to g4, you can put more pressure here. And long term, yeah, the king's gonna sit in the middle, so this can become a problem in the end. But yeah, the pawn's on f4, so they can't castle short, so they gotta figure something else out with their king in a nutshell. Even against the king's gambit, right? You can actually even play bishop c5 in this position. c3 is a move here, though, so there's something. But bishop c5 is a valid move. Anyway, e4, this is what happened in the game, transposes to a normal Vienna out of like a king's pawn. With a weird move order to get there. Knight f3, bishop g4. Okay, so I've seen this before, and I played h3 actually going right into this, and it is actually minus 0.8. This position is minus 0.8, and the best move for the record is just to castle into this. But is there bishop h6 potentially? So there's some craziness here. Takes, here's the line. Knight h5, queen g4, knight takes c2, queen e1, now you take it, now I take it. Okay, so I never got this bishop h6 going with the queen along here. Now d5. And if I can get this knight, I have 2 pieces for the rook, but I guess it's not so easy to just grab that knight. Before, let's see this, bishop b2, c6 is a nice move, so b5 and queen takes d3. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly annoying things black can try. Okay, not an obvious thing to do, so my opponent plays knight h5 right away, which I think is a pretty normal human reaction. But interesting position, because on the surface here, black has gotten everything they want. They got the bishop here, they got bishop g4, and me to burn a tempo, asking them to do something they wanted to do anyway, which is take. And now knight d4, which hits here. So you're expecting, yeah, you queen d1, and now the knight moves anywhere, and here comes queen h4, and also you can't go this way, and also the knight is beautiful. And this is probably everything black wants to achieve out of the opening. But now queen g3 really challenges them. Okay, I'm just not guarding c2. So what are you going to do about it? So castles and d5 are the top 2 moves. Knight h5 puts triple zeros on the engines. Dead equality. So queen g4, g6 they play correctly. And now I play f takes e5, and only now they take on c2, which is not the top choice. Engine wants me to do this, and then it wants me to just finally go here. But let's say I play rook f1. Castles. Can't castle, right? And now bishop g5 is it. And some more craziness here, but I should be able to castle here. I should be able to actually achieve a castle, right? They can't just like take on c2 and then not follow up with that, because the knight gets hit in each line. So you got to be prepared if you're taking on c2 to also take on a1. Here, anyway, they go for it, and then we do this exactly right from here, chat. So we're a rook down. Oh my god, this is so brilliant. This is wonderful. So we just got to bring everyone involved, right? The problem with rook f1 is that they can castle. And now the king has a safe haven on h8. I just can't touch it. Even e6, if I trade this, I can't really touch that king on h8. I can play bishop g5 or bishop h6 here. I got like some resources, but the best move is bishop g5 because it keeps the situation spicy. Queen d7 looks like the absolute most obvious thing to do. Queen c8 in retrospect was better, but I'm winning here anyway. So queen d7, e6, take, queen g7, and they are totally good in this position. They are totally covered in this position if it were not for this one move. But for the record, I am winning here because of this big threat, rook f7 here. And like, let's say you do anything else, or bishop f7 even stronger. But, yeah, anyway, we just trade here, and now bishop comes into h6, g4, very similar to in the game. But they played rook f8, and we got our double exclam, absolute must find, or else I am down a rook. Bishop to d7 check, you got nothing else to do. Look at all my pieces here. Queen takes, now I take that and win your queen. G, checkmate. Let's go. Did I miss a faster mate? Oh, I had this the whole time. So yes. I was more like, why did I get all these misses? Yeah, because I had checkmate 1. Anyway, we had everyone join the party. Oh my goodness, what a nice game. And interestingly, I played this one as well at the end. We had a similar, the exact same, they played a6, now I played f5, right? So a6, okay, you didn't go for bishop g4, which is otherwise really annoying to follow with knight d4, but now I'm like, no, okay, you don't have that opportunity anymore. So I played g4, giving that pawn, they should have taken it. I was talking about this during the game. Yeah, and rook h7. Because they got rid of this bishop. They went through the effort to get rid of the bishop, so I don't have like bishop takes f7 check in this position or anything. In the game though, c6. Okay, I got on bishop takes g5, long castles, b5, so they have something here. Bishop e3, maybe not the best idea. Knight b3 was the strongest. That makes a lot of sense actually, because here I have this nice in-between move, knight b3, and I'm not losing anything. And the knight here is very effective, eliminating a piece that's really bothering me. But I trade off for it anyway. And so here this should be very good. My position here is quite nice. I am not down a pawn, and I've got some nice targets to attack. The king's in the middle. c5, we go after them. Probably shouldn't have taken it, I guess, because then these pawns became good. So I just should have come like here, and then maybe like took it when I was more prepared. Okay, I took it now, but I think, I found some good resources here. Oh, I have this, which I absolutely should have seen. Oh no, here, e4 takes something here. I'm gonna be up a pawn probably in that endgame. I played rook e1, and now these pawns should be solid enough to stop me. It's just, we just didn't have enough time, and it's still hard to play with their king in the middle like that. I think I found some good resources here, though. There's just some craziness on the board. But h4, or just stepping the king off the line. Now h4 was a great move, actually. It was the first good move I've probably played after we were just trading blunders back and forth in a very low quality game. But queen takes h4, my point was rook h1. Finally, I opened a useful line. This was my idea when I did it. Queen g5, and I'm just like trying to get them off. Knight d3 was another move, just trying to get them off. Apparently, I hung this knight. I'm just like, go here so I can do this, right? Just have very simple ideas when you're blitzing out is what you should do. What should I have done here? G1, and apparently I should win this bishop going to this pin. Okay, Knight d3, but they just missed the queen was under attack at all, but this was my grand, I don't know, I had one idea. It's not even good. But rook e8, and I took the queen, okay. And we found this nice check with the double pin, and I made it them. In a low quality game. But interesting exploits in the Vienna. What's my thinking process during the game? I think we just covered that. At a high level, I'm like looking like I'm trying to ignore what they're trying to do, right? I follow something I call the ignore principle, which is, can I ignore my opponent's last move? And I answer that question either yes or no. And I want the answer to be yes. Because if the answer is yes, then I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm going to do what I want to do. Is there anything crazy? Are there tactical elements in this position? Or is anything unprotected? Are there openings onto the king? That's how I look for tactical elements, those two things. And if not, then I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm just going to improve my pieces. I'm just going to move my worst piece, just doing something, improve my pieces maybe towards some sort of plan that's going to build up forces and build up some breakthrough towards their king. Build up something where sooner or later, the ignore principle is going to apply to them. Right? I don't want my idea to not pass the ignore principle. Can they just ignore my plan? Right? Can they just ignore my plan? Let's say they're dealing with the ignore principle. Can they just ignore what I'm trying to do 2-3 moves in a row? That's probably not good. I'm trying to put pressure on them. I'm trying to make them respond to what I'm doing, and I'm trying to overwhelm forces near their king. So, if the answer... It's very important to ask that question, and while I hope the answer is yes, can I ignore what my opponent just did? If the answer is no, then you got to deal with it. Okay, I got to deal with it. What are my options to deal with it, right? That would be kind of the other branch. What are my options to deal with what they just did? And from there, I compare them, right? Okay, here's option 1, here's option 2, here's option 3. The first step of that is just identification. Identifying all the things so you're not missing anything. And then just compare, okay, like, I need to defend this pawn, right? So knight c3 develops to defend the pawn. Whereas like f3 concedes some sort of weakness along this diagonal to do it. So it's not that good. So just judging based off of features, which is a preferable move to what you want to do in that position. And the way to guide all these thinking, okay, what's even a good idea here? What even matters? I don't even know what to look for, right? Like let's say you say that, here's what to look for. Kings. Don't forget what the game's all about. Don't forget what the game is all about. There's a million levels of nuance to chess, and obviously all of them matter, but only at like a really high level. And even at a high level, still this matters, right? So like, yes, if kings are safe, then we gotta go down the line, and now we're talking about pawn structure and weak squares. But stop talking about pawn structure and weak squares if the king is totally open, right? So the most important thing is the safety of your king. The second most important thing is the unsafety of their king. Let that be the guiding process to all your thinking, especially if you don't know where to look. That would be the answer to my question. What do I look for in the position? All right, chat. Thank you for this. Thank you for watching. Appreciate all you.